Hey there, curious minds. Welcome to a thought-provoking exploration that's bound to pique your interest. Are Taurus men faithful? If you've ever wondered about the connection between astrological traits and relationships, you're in for a treat. Taurus men, with their unwavering loyalty and intriguing personality, often spark discussions about their faithfulness in relationships. So, grab a cozy seat, because we're about to delve into the world of astrology, human behavior, and the fascinating journey of love and commitment. Let's separate the myths from the truths and uncover the intricate tapestry of faithfulness that Taurus men weave in their partnerships. The importance of loyalty. Loyalty is like the glue that holds relationships together, right? Well, for Taurus men, that glue is like a super strong. Loyalty is a big deal to them. It's not just a word, it's a way of life. You see, Taurus men value commitment and reliability. When they're in a relationship, they're in it for the long haul. They're the kind of partners who won't bail out when things get tough. Instead, they'll roll up their sleeves and work things out. That's the loyalty kicking in. Now, let's be real, relationships have their ups and downs. But Taurus men are known for their steadiness. When they commit to someone, they're like that dependable rock you can always lean on. They'll stand by their partner's side through thick and thin, and that's not just some empty promise. But here's the thing, while loyalty is their strong suit, both partners need to appreciate and reciprocate this loyalty. It's a two-way street, after all. If both sides value and nurture this loyalty, it creates a beautiful bond that can withstand the test of time. So, in a nutshell, loyalty isn't just a word in a Taurus man's dictionary, it's a core value that shapes how they approach relationships. It's like their secret ingredient for a lasting and meaningful connection. Stability and routine. You know those people who love having a daily routine and a sense of predictability? Well, that's Taurus men for you. They're all about stability, like having a steady ship sailing through calm waters. Taurus guys find comfort in knowing what to expect. They enjoy having a routine because it brings a sense of order and security to their lives. And guess what? This desire for stability often extends to their relationships. Think of it this way, when Taurus men commit to someone, they're not looking for a whirlwind romance that changes direction every other day. They're more like architects, building a strong foundation for their relationship to stand on. This foundation is built on trust, faithfulness, and reliability, qualities that are just as essential to them as that morning cup of coffee. Now, stability doesn't mean things get boring. Taurus men are far from dull. They just prefer a sense of constancy and predictability in their lives, including their relationships. This stability becomes a backdrop against which their faithfulness and commitment shine brightly. So, when you think about Taurus men and their approach to relationships, imagine a serene garden where the flowers of faithfulness bloom within the well-tended beds of stability. It's a balance they often strive to achieve. Sensuality and materialism. Now, this sensuality can have an impact on their relationships, especially when it comes to faithfulness. Taurus men tend to seek comfort and pleasure in physical experiences. This could mean they highly value intimacy and closeness with their partners. It's like they're wired to find contentment through their senses, including emotional connections. However, there's a flip side to this coin. Their love for sensual pleasures might lead to a desire for novelty or variety. This is where materialism can come into play. Taurus individuals often enjoy the finer things in life, nice clothes, good food, and luxury items. And sometimes, this desire for material indulgence could spill over into their relationships. Now, it's not to say that Taurus men are naturally prone to infidelity. Rather, both partners need to understand and communicate about their needs. Finding ways to keep the flame alive within the boundaries of their commitment is key. So, picture Taurus men as connoisseurs of life's delights, seeking both physical and emotional pleasures. Managing this aspect of their personality while staying faithful can be a delicate balancing act. It's all about understanding what truly nourishes their hearts and souls. Before we dive more into the intriguing world of Taurus men and their faithfulness, here's a quick invitation for you. If you're eager to unravel the key to winning a man's love, attention, and unwavering devotion to life, we've got something special for you. Just take a moment to check out our rapid 4-question quiz in the description below. Alright, back to our exploration. Communication style. Ever met someone who tells it like it is? That's the Taurus communication style for you. These folks tend to be straightforward, honest, and sometimes a tad reserved when expressing themselves. When it comes to relationships, this communication approach can play a role in their faithfulness. Taurus men are more likely to be upfront about their feelings and expectations. This can be a big plus because clear communication helps in building trust and understanding. Taurus men are like open books. If they're committed and faithful, they're not going to hide it. They'll show it in their actions, words, and even in the steadiness of their presence. If there are concerns or doubts, they'll probably voice them too, rather than letting things fester. However, their straightforwardness might sometimes clash with partners who prefer a more subtle communication style. Both sides need to find a middle ground where they can express themselves comfortably and ensure that any issues are tackled head-on. So, think of Taurus men as those reliable friends who give you honest advice without sugarcoating it. Their communication style can be a pillar of strength in maintaining faithfulness, as long as both partners appreciate each other's ways of expressing themselves. Dealing with challenges. Guess what? Even the most stable ships face storms, and relationships are no different. Taurus men might have their share of challenges, and these could impact their faithfulness. Their love for stability and routine might sometimes clash with the unpredictable nature of life. Changes or unexpected events could cause discomfort. And let's be real, during tough times, people might be tempted to seek solace outside their relationship. Here's the deal though, challenges don't automatically mean infidelity. Taurus men are known for their loyalty, remember? When faced with difficulties, they're more likely to lean on their partner for support. However, it's essential to create an environment where open communication thrives. If problems aren't addressed, it might lead to misunderstandings or emotional distance, which could strain faithfulness. At times, Taurus men's desire for sensual experiences could also be a challenge. If not managed well, it might create dissatisfaction or restlessness. That's why both partners must engage in conversations about their needs and desires. Myths and misconceptions. Alright, here's the scoop. When it comes to Taurus men and faithfulness, there are a bunch of myths floating around. You've probably heard things like Taurus men are always faithful or they're prone to cheating. But let's set the record straight and untangle fact from fiction. Myth 1: Taurus men are always faithful. Reality: while Taurus men do tend to value loyalty and commitment, it's not a guarantee that every single one of them will never stray. Just like with any group of people, individual choices and circumstances play a huge role. Myth 2: Taurus men are too possessive. Reality: while they might have a strong sense of ownership when it comes to their relationships, it doesn't necessarily mean they're controlling or overly possessive. Healthy boundaries and open communication are key in any relationship, including with a Taurus partner. Myth 3: Taurus men's materialistic nature leads to infidelity. Reality: Taurus individuals indeed appreciate the finer things in life, but it's an oversimplification to assume that this automatically makes them unfaithful. Their desire for comfort and pleasure doesn't necessarily translate into disloyalty. By debunking these myths, we get a clearer picture of the complexity of Taurus men's behavior in relationships. It's essential to remember that astrology traits are just one piece of the puzzle. Personal values, communication skills, and life circumstances all come into play when we talk about faithfulness. So, let's steer away from the misconceptions and approach this topic with an open mind and a willingness to learn. Conclusion. Alright, we've journeyed through the world of Taurus men and their faithfulness in relationships. We've explored their loyalty, practicality, sensuality, and communication style. We've debunked myths, learned from real-life examples, and gathered expert insights. So, where does that leave us? In a nutshell, faithfulness in relationships is a blend of many factors. Taurus men's natural loyalty and commitment tendencies are undeniably strong foundations. However, it's important to remember that they're not immune to challenges, temptations, or personal choices. Every individual's journey is unique, and while astrology provides intriguing insights, it doesn't dictate behavior. Whether you're a Taurus man or in a relationship with one, the key lies in nurturing trust, clear communication, and mutual understanding. Remember, relationships are an ongoing dance of love and growth. The journey of faithfulness is a shared effort, and it's the commitment to understanding and supporting each other that truly makes a partnership thrive. So, as we conclude, let's keep our minds open, our hearts connected, and our efforts focused on creating bonds that stand the test of time. And who knows, maybe that Taurus loyalty will be the shining star in your love story. If you like this video and find it helpful, please give it a like and also make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified whenever I post new content.